They're going to be a bit of a double act. They are from, of course, the National Childbirth Trust. Would you please welcome Gail Werkmeister and Belinda Phipps. Here, have a microphone each.
A double act. Well, Belinda, what do we think of that?
We think we have a fantastic crowd.
Yeah. And you're looking a bit cold, so I think we should all do a bit of stamping and a bit of waving and get warm again. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're here, we're the NCT, we're the largest charity for parents, and we're run by parents, and we care about parents. So let's hear it for parents. I've been around birth quite a long time, and I know what the other speakers have been saying is actually parents have the power. So I'm going to say it right at the beginning, use that power and lobby your MPs, because parents have the power to change things, and get your midwives. Yes. Okay. We've got to use it, and there's an election coming up, and it's a fabulous time for direct action. Okay, so we know that at the moment lots of women giving birth in this country don't have a good experience, and this is no way to give birth. Okay, we know that 25% of women in this country in birth are left alone when they're feeling frightened and they need a midwife. This is no way to give birth, is it? No! And we know that about a third of women have some form of trauma after the birth. So they feel that the birth was a really bad experience, and we know this is no way to give birth, is it? No! Absolutely not. And we know that fathers are often the silent and forgotten people in the birth, and I will mention that programme on television. You can see it there in the men, they stand, they just don't know what to do to help, do they, if anybody's watched that television programme. But no, men are really important, and fathers are really important, and birth is important to the whole family. Yes? Yes! It's really hard being a parent, isn't it? Yes! And having a good birth really helps you on the way to all those sleepless nights and all those wonderful experiences about being a parent. So I think that we need good birth experiences to start us on our road. Okay, the situation today isn't perfect, but we can all work to do something about it. We would all love there to be models of care like the Albany all over the UK for women, yes? For women to have all the things that all the other speakers have been talking about. And I'm not going to repeat that, I'm going to pass over to my friend Belinda.
So, what do we need? Do we need more midwives? Yeah! Do we need each midwife to have her own group of 30 women to look after? Yeah! Do we want conveyor belts? No! Do we want everybody to have a chance of learning about having a home birth? Yeah! Do we want a birth centre in every community? Yes! Do we want dads to be able to stay with the mum and the baby even after the baby's born and not be sent home in the middle of the night? Yes! And for those women that need a doctor, and some do we want decently trained and qualified, experienced consultants who'll be there to do their best to help you have a straightforward birth and be there to help you if you can't? Yes! And do we want a finance system that does what it does right now, which makes it profitable for a hospital to do more caesareans? Do we want that? No! And do we want the Department of Health and all the managers in the hospitals to recognise that birth is the start of a family? Yes! Do we want them to make a system that gives parents a fighting chance to be the parent they want to be? Do we want that? Yes! So, how are we going to get that? Well, we have an election coming. So, join the NCT, join AIMS, join the Albany Mums, get active. Talk to your MP, fill in the actions on the websites, make a fuss until we have 5-star midwifery for everyone. Yeah!
Thank you.